Well, hello guys, this is Michael from our Mendora Journey, and this I guess will be day 4 of the Mississippi ice storm, or whatever you want to call it. Last night we lost power at roughly 9:12. It's between 6:30 and 6:45 a.m. now. Still don't have any power. It rained and sleet, freezing rain last night. The pine limbs were kind of sagging. We got one little small pine tree down right here, or a limb that broke out of one anyway. I could hear them popping last night. See some sagging in these trees, but there's no power. It's no power just about anywhere around, from what I understand. There's a lot of trees down, a lot of limbs down on power lines. I'm about to get in my truck and go down the road and see how it looks between here and work. All right, headed up the driveway. You can see that I don't see anything coming. I don't know, you may have only seen the dash of the truck, I don't know. Still ice everywhere. Channel 12 News this morning, I was looking on their website on my phone, showing freezing rain and freezing fog. I've never heard of freezing fog. Continuing until 3 p.m. today. So we'll see how long this mess lasts. It needs to be gone today and power back on. One night without power and below freezing temperatures is enough. It was pretty cool in the house this morning. I mean, it was not unbearable as long as you was under the cover. But when I got up and got ready for work this morning, of course, no hot shower. No shower of any kind this morning. I'm glad I got a good hot shower last night. But we're gonna make the most of it, do the best we can. Well, I've almost made it to the bridges. As you can see, there's mostly in places over here, there's very little ice. I'm sure it may be a little bit on the bridges, but it's not on the highway so far. I had posted on Facebook this morning and asked if there was anywhere in Carthage that had power yet. And I don't know, I guess a few businesses may have generators. My sister texted me and she said that the junction was open when she came through, so I may stop there and get some breakfast. I still see ice on the sides of the bridges, but that's to be expected. Lynn and the girls haven't been out of the house all week. She's never drove on this stuff, and I'd rather she didn't. It's a whole lot better now. She'd probably be all right today. She's told me this morning, she said, bring me some hot coffee. So bless her heart, I hope the power comes on so she can make some coffee soon. As I'm coming into entering the city of Carthage, I see there's power on here, so either a lot of people have generators, or there's actually power back on up here. So that's great. Maybe they'll get it on our way soon. I really hope they do. Not just because of me, but because my wife and my girls are at home and it's cold there and there's no power on. So I hope we get it straightened out as soon as possible. But I know these guys have been working really hard for the past 2 or 3 days and nights. So I'm not complaining by any means. If anybody's from the local Central Electric Association or Energy or whoever you're from, if you're listening or watch this later, I'm not complaining, man. I'm not. Hey guys, this is Michael again. It's about, I don't know, 3:30, 3:45. I'm going to pick up the officer that I picked up yesterday. He said it's still bad out his way. He can't get out. So I'm going north. And so far, it's a whole lot better than it was yesterday. You can still see ice and slush on the sides of the roads and in the center a little bit in spots. Now, I did go this way earlier today. I had to go pick some chicken up at a local chicken processing plant. What you'll see in just a little bit, it was still a good bit of ice on the road. The further north I went, the worse it got. It seems like it shouldn't make that much of a difference. There's a tree limb, part of a limb, or a tree that fell last night. There's a lot of trees in the county that fell. But anyway, as I was saying, it shouldn't have made a lot of a difference, a matter of 4 or 5 miles, but it's a lot of difference from my house to this way down here, this side of 35. A lot more ice still on the roads over here than what it was at our place. So I'll show you what it looks like here in just a few minutes. Well, as you can see, it's still a little bit more ice over this way. I had just got a call from the warden at the facility, and he asked if I would to go by, swing by and pick up another officer while I'm out. So I'm waiting on them to send me an address. See how close they are together over here. I don't know. So we'll see. This is where I came to earlier, right out there. It's a Tyson chicken plant, basically. That's what they call it. Poultry processing plant, chicken plant. We had to pick up some cases of chickens for the correctional facility where I work at, because we was running short on meat for some of the meals. You can still see the further north it goes, it seems like the worse it is, but it's only, you know, miles. It's not like it's a long distance. It's just crazy how there's still this much ice on the road here compared to how much it is just a few miles south. And some places it looks like there's really no change, very little change. I said yesterday I hope by the end of the day it will be gone, but it's not. The car down in that ditch over there is the guy that I came and picked up yesterday. He has not been able to get his car out. It's a pretty good drop off right there. I'm glad I wasn't in it. I probably would have filled my britches up. Oh, it had to have been a pretty good little bounce going down that hill there. But I'll be at his house soon, and then we got to cut over to another little community. I just talked to him on the phone and pick up another person. All right, I just turned off of Highway 35 on the Corinth Road, and you can see the shape it's in.
Take the next left onto Conway Road.
And the phone is telling me to take a left onto Conway Road, which is where the guy lives, is on Conway Road. So let's see what these old county roads look like. They have to pipe some.
Continue on Conway Road for 2 miles.
Oh my goodness.
Continue on Corinth Road for half a mile. Continue on Conway Road for 2 miles.
See, even my GPS can't figure out where I'm at. Hopefully it's going to get up to about 39 or 40 tomorrow. The problem is it's supposed to be below freezing tonight and below freezing again tomorrow night. So if it'll hurry up and melt and run off the sides of the road, maybe the roads will be clear. It'll just still be nasty on the sides of the road. But I'm ready for this mess to be gone. Even though I'm in 4-wheel drive right now and just creeping along, I mean, I'm literally going 15 miles an hour. My truck is still trying to a little bit spin out with me. It's trying to get sideways in this mess. This is terrible, terrible. Oh my goodness, there's a tree down. There we go. Lord have mercy. I've seen a few other trees. I wasn't recording at the time. I've seen a few other ones on the sides of the roads, different places that's failed, just because of the weight of the ice. just breaks limbs off, breaks top out of a tree, or sometimes whole trees fall down. So yes, I'm glad I'm not in a good vehicle. It's just no wore out work truck. I think I'm almost at the guy's house. I hope so. Hey guys, I'm back. I got my two co-workers. They work night shift. I got them dropped off at work, and the roads over there way out in the county, you saw some of it earlier. It's terrible. It's terrible. They weren't too much for being on camera, so I didn't record while they was on the truck. So I'm gonna go on to the house. There's really nothing to show y'all on the way home because it's clear my way, and I will get this thing uploaded and get it on YouTube here after a while. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.